working on an Australian Shepherd, which has a lot of undercoat. She's just using the undercoat rake that she introduced me to, and it's totally amazing with the blueberry demat conditioner. I knew you were using it, I could smell it. It smells amazing.
It's the best.
Yeah,
it really makes a difference.
I've tried like these super expensive brands, and I have not found a conditioner that works better than that. I'm honestly not as excited as I used to be about the undercoat nozzle, because the husky video, you saw that I used the undercoat rake and it got out more than the nozzle could get out. So I've really come to love the undercoat rake. Can I see it up close? Yep. So these pins are rounded. It's not like a regular brush. And so it doesn't hurt the dog. And we're not like scraping against the skin, just getting the excess coat out. You're using your right hand? See, I do it the other way.
You do it like that?
Yeah. Because I'm I mean, you're left-handed too, but I know everyone does everything differently. Like, what foot do you kick with?
My left.
See, I kick with my right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Try to use both. Yeah.
Well, I'll use both, but right's definitely my stronger. Yeah, that tail, I was like,
this whole thing was like a...
Yeah. Can we trim it a little bit? Yeah. I was like, it's really long.
We're going to de-bushify.
Yeah.
What you think, girl?
So there's multiple reasons why I show Rose grooming and my grooming. One is we groom differently. You know, she has more experience. We learn from different people. Two, the channel is called, you know, Rovers Makeover, and she is a part of the business. And so I feel it's important to show her grooming because it is different than mine. And it adds a little variety to the channel. So if you just want to see my grooming, then just watch my videos or don't watch it all. But Rose is going to be in the channel for a while because she's a groomer here too. And it's a lot easier for me to just grab the camera and record what she's doing than have to set up and record, because she can just go as she normally does and it doesn't take as long to get everything set up. She's not, you know, she's not having to worry about all the things that I have to worry about. Is the clip-in frame, you know, can you see everything? She can just work and go with the flow, and I can narrate, and she can add if she wants to. As a boy, girl, this girl has a lot of coat. And when I'm filming, I can do a lot of different shots And if I'm, you know, recording and doing the dog, it's just stuck on my head because I don't have someone to record me because Rose is working like she's supposed to. So, yeah, it just allows different shots, different views, up close. Just allows more viewing pleasure for you. And now she's going to dry, and there's gonna be more hair everywhere. Ooh, lots of show sheen.
It's the best stuff ever.
Yeah, it is the best stuff ever. And like and I know Rose has tried everything under the sun in her 30 years of grooming, and by far show sheen is the best that we have found.
It's actually what we used back in the 90s. And then totally forgot about it.
Yeah, it is the best. We go through at least one of these bottles each week. And then Rose has one on her station that she goes through, and then I have a big one at my station.
Joining station.
Yeah, and then we have one over at the dry. So we have a total of 4 bottles going. I'd say we probably use a 1/4 gallon a week. It's amazing stuff. How would you explain what it does to the coat? The multiple things that it...
Well, one, it helps repel any dirt after they're done and gone home. And it also is like a conditioner so that if there is any coat, it blows out a lot faster. And strangely enough, they dry faster having show sheen on them.
It also acts like as an anti-static.
Yeah.
So if like a dog has, you know, you're brushing and it's got flyaways, if you just do a super light mist or even just mist your comb or slicker brush, it tames those flyaways. But here's what it looks like. You know, it's originally for horses, but it can be used. What? Crazy? You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. All right, so she does not like the high velocity dryer, even with Rose's trick, and so she'll just take a while to dry with our cage dryers. Why do we use the high velocity dryer?
It forces most of the water out. It also helps separate the hair so that when I'm fluff driving. Good night, Gracie.
Well, so when she's fluff drying, it's easier to finish.
What I was doing was I put the towel on her head, and since I knew that she was uncertain, I started the 4-star back because it just gets them acclimated to what I'm gonna do. And then when I can feel her calm, I can go in and go faster and whatnot. Get it, girl. So it's constantly an in and out thing. Just to, whatever works.
So unfortunately, because this dog did not like the force dryer, she wasn't able to like blow out all the extra coat. So now she's having to get all the undercoat out the old-fashioned way by hand, which is a lot of work, but she's gonna get it done.
Yeah.
This dog took forever to dry.
Yeah.
With the cage dryers, and it's still a little bit damp in places. Is that what you said?
I don't know what I said. I can't tell, but this hand is telling this hand where to go. So.
With all that hair, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
So that's just another undercoat rake. This is what they had to do back in the 1800s.
The 1700s.
The 1700s.
I'm getting older now.
Okay. The 1700s, when they didn't have, you know, high velocity dryers and fancy undercoat nozzles.
I gotta get in my stance.
Yeah, she is very anxious.
So this hand is underneath. I'm gonna go up here. This hand is underneath and I'm gripping the hair so the skin is behind it, and that allows me to brush as hard as I want because it'll be brushing me and not her skin. But you can't see it under here, but that's what's going on. Because if I don't have control of it, then I have to ease off, like right here. Just do the top until I can get it cleared. And now I'm gonna start whispering.
Okay. But you can just see, I mean, this hair, it adds up quickly. So again, it looks rough, but it's not. She's not pressing super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, dogs are dogs. If it hurts them, they're gonna let you know. You're gonna know real quick if you're doing something that they don't like. I think a lot of people forget that if a dog does not like something, they will let you know, hey, I don't like that.
Yeah. See, that's my fingers you're hearing. Yeah. Let's see.
This dog is getting a lift, and so for her to be able to go through it with a lift, you got to be able to comb through it to get the lift through.
I'm still super tired from yesterday.
So here's some more coat. It's gotten out, and there's a whole bunch under here.
I threw a bunch in the trash. I didn't.
Yeah, look at all that. I mean, all of this keep a pile. We'll see.
Okay.
Keep a pile. So I am gonna show you one thing when she gets done getting all this undercoat out. I'm gonna go and get this hair wet because it is a major difference between when hair is wet and hair is dry. That's why with like the undercoat nozzle or in the tub, when the hair's wet, it's a lot more hair than what it looks like. Are you eating some hair with your lunch?
I seriously am. Trying to be discreet over here. I'm not sure that's appealing to see.
Oh, but Rose, why don't you just wear a mask and then you won't inhale it? You need some added fiber, huh? Yeah.
Fiber, yeah.
Yeah.
See, because then my body will reject it and it'll make me, I don't know what it'll make me do. I don't got it today.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh.
So this hair over here is obviously not this dog's, but all this is.
All right, let me see here.
My squeaky shoes.
I can close my eyes and you can be walking and be like, okay, she's over there.
I can't hide from anyone in these shoes. Here's Mr. Gus. Here's Mr. Gus.
Okay, I'm gonna try the lift here.
Okay. That's a lot of hair. You had a lot of hair. What is your name? Roxy. Yeah, we had 2 Roxys today. That's right. Roxy.
And I actually cleaned out a bunch from the tub.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Okay,
Here's the ultimate test.
what are we gonna do? You watch that
Yeah.
so I can be
Yeah.
stupid over here.
I got her. Make sure she doesn't fall off. So this is what our tables look like at the end of the day. It's hectic. I mean, there's mine over there. It's just crazy.
Alright, let's start with an E, or whatever that is.
1 inch. Ooh, she's like showing her teeth.
No.
So to use a lift, the coat has to be completely brushed out or it will snag and not go through it. Or you can force it through and it's choppy. So the cut she is doing is owner requested. The owner wanted the dog trimmed with a lift. Trimmed, when someone says they want the dog trimmed, they mean they want trimmed all over. It's not hand scissoring. Hand scissoring is time consuming. And people don't want to pay for hand scissoring.
Let's not do that today. It's okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Are you jealous? Are you?
No, I'm not jealous. I'm glad you're doing her. Do you want a muzzle?
I'll give it one more shot.
Okay. Ooh.
It's okay.
Ew.
I think it's party time.
Yeah, it's party time.
It's party time. She is invited to the masquerade. It's okay.
Upside down.
It's okay.
You're okay.
Where am I at?
I don't know, where are you at? I think it was this one. They said something about Petco or PetSmart, so they couldn't do her because of, yeah.
She's fine.
And, well, I know Petco and PetSmart can't muzzle. They won't muzzle. They don't have muzzles for some reason. And I don't know if it's because people can watch through the mirrors or the windows and they don't want people seeing that or what.
I had a girlfriend that used to work at PetSmart, and she said that when they had difficult dogs, they took them to the back and groomed them.
Huh.
So, I don't know. If anybody knows, let us know.
You're okay.
She's fine.
You're okay. We get quite a few dogs where people are like, well, so-and-so couldn't do the dog, and some of them were like, we have no idea why. Like, the dog did great, and then, you know, there's ones like this, they need a little more patience and understanding, but we get them done. I mean, just because a dog is a little bit difficult or anxious doesn't mean you just give up on them.
And I just want to point out, like Mary Beth was saying about these muzzles, they can breathe just fine. And sometimes muzzling them doesn't mean that it has to be a sense of torture. A lot of times when you put a muzzle on a dog, they immediately calm down, and then we can stay calm.
Yeah, so there's a mesh in front, and Rose generally will go up a size or two. It just allows more breathing room. If the dog was panting with a muzzle this size, they would be able to fully pant. She's not panting, but there's no, you know, muzzles just have a...
They've got a bad rap. They're actually
bad.
You can
I was gonna say that, but I was like, that's not right. Yeah, but yeah, they do. They get a bad rap that they're bad, or it's only for aggressive dogs, and it's not.
You can train them a little bit.
Yeah, you can see that she's calmed down.
Yeah.
She is looking much better. So the majority of the body is trimmed up now. There's a little bit of undercoat left in there. So I was watching a video, and I have captions on just to see what they look like since I pay for captions.
Yeah.
And I forgot to put the describing, because you can put, like for you, I could put in a black smock, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So they know what name to put.
Yeah.
And for one of them, it called me the interviewer. I was the interviewer and you were the woman.
I think I saw that on one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't know you paid for caption. That's
yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, I mean, for me to do it, it would take me hours to do one video because it's tedious.
Sorry, I totally turned my back on you. I didn't.
Yeah, geez, Rose. No, I told you, you just work and I'll film.
In that case.
That is not what I meant. You're okay.
See, I don't move like lightning fast on every dog.
Yeah. You move too fast, Rose. You need to take it down a little bit. I'm like, no. That comes from I go slow because I'm recording and I have to explain everything. Yeah. You're okay.
What? What was that? I'm almost done with this part. Sort of.
Am I in your way a little bit?
I know, I saw that one when we were putting the cages together.
Yeah.
And I thought I was like being invisible, and all you see is this big purple hippo right under you. Am I in the way?
No, not at all. I thought it was funny.
That's me being discreet.
It really depends on the camera setting too, whether you're on narrow or wide or super wide, of how much is in the frame.
Still got coat there. Okay, we're not gonna pull on it. No, we're not. Just gonna try.
Okay. For the main part, she's gonna move on to scissoring, just finishing. Just get this dog out the door and not stress her out anymore.
Now the sun comes out.
Yeah, it's been nasty all day. I guess I should be on this side.
Because I don't need that hanging for me. Oh, hell, then her underbelly. Her underbelly. My neck just popped. On dogs like this, I do a 5-blade. Because I don't know if she's going to be keeping in a haircut. And if I did a 10, I would be worried about that it would burn. Dogs that normally don't get shaved or haircuts can be more prone to burning. So I go conservative until I know.
She's getting close to being finished.
I'm going to take this off.
I'm just gonna turn her this way. She's like stepping off.
I just need your foot. Need your foot. Some traction.
Is it just me, or does she not have the typical Aussie coat? It feels a little more thinner, not as.
Yeah, it is. It is just a smidge thinner, but still just as much coat. So
Yeah.
it's weird. Okay.
So when she gets all done, I will show you what she looks like. All right, she's all finished.